Hi, this is Jody LaPlay, and I am your Instructional Technology Specialist. This month's first Friday, Fast 15, is all about Gmail, Google's Gmail application. As always, these sessions are recorded and uploaded to YouTube so you can review or share with your team at any time. Our learning goals for today will to be look at the inbox types and customization. We're going to check out the settings and where to find those, how to use scheduled emails and templates, and how to add attachments right from your email. At the end, there will be time for some Q&A and for you to share your favorite tips as well. So let's just do a reminder tour of the inbox. On the left-hand side, you have this little hamburger, and this will expand or collapse this left-hand side panel that lets you access your inbox, Google Chat, Spaces, and Google Meet. Then the next panel is where you can start your email, as you know, your different inboxes, and you can click more to see some different options like your trash and spam are under more. And then if you're using any labels to organize your email, your labels will be set up underneath that. The biggest part of your screen there will be the inbox, the actual content of the emails that you have. I have mine set up in priority inbox, and so I'll show you how to do that if that's something you would like to try. The right-hand side is another panel that might be, if you don't have it, look down at this little triangle caret thingy here and click on that to expand your panel. I typically have the calendar checked there, and that way I can see what's happening that day right while I'm in my email. Across the top, you can search. So if you're looking for an email from a particular person or a particular topic, you can do advanced search there if you click that. And then we're going to be using this gear today to get into Gmail settings. There's that little Gmail waffle. So of course you can access all the other Gmail apps right from Gmail as well. That left-hand panel, as we were just looking at, includes the shortcut link to view your inbox, your email. Chat is like instant messaging or direct messaging, and so you can chat with individuals or a group of people, and it's a really nice, fast way to communicate and not have things kind of get lost down in email for those kind of quick check-ins. Spaces is a great place if you are working on a project with a team. And so you can create a space where you share files, documents, message each other so that everyone is in the loop. You can assign tasks, things like that. So try out Spaces for your next team project. And then Google Meet is video conferencing. And so there's lots of ways you can start a Google Meet. And I have that video call, and it's right there in that left-hand panel. All right, back to inbox type. So if you click on that little gear at the top of your inbox, you will get this little pop-up box with some quick settings. And you can quickly kind of start customizing your inbox type and see which one feels right for you. Those quick settings, it's probably right now in the default setting for density, but feel free to try comfortable. It kind of spaces out just a little bit, and then compact really squishes things together. So take a look and see what feels comfortable there. If you don't want the basic default just white background, feel free to try out these different themes. And then your inbox right now is probably at the default setting, but you can either have all your important emails show at the top, unread first, starred first. I again have mine at the priority. So the first section is unread, then starred, and then all my other read emails that I haven't put a star on are next. If you have multiple inboxes, so maybe you work with two different organizations or you are in charge of an email account that is like a general email account, you could also add a different inbox. Play around and see what kind of reading pane you like, and if you want email threading or not. So check out those settings and see what works best for you. Here's a big question, and I feel a little strongly about it, but reply all is something that you should really think about. Does my response to this email really need to go to everyone in the group or just the person who sent it? You can go to those advanced settings. Remember, you click on the gear at the top of your Gmail, and then advanced settings will get you to this new section. If you are on the general label and you scroll all the way down, you will see default reply behavior. And I suggest making sure that it's hit for reply. And then if you do get an email where, yes, everyone does need to hear what you have to say back, then when you go to reply, you would choose reply all instead of that having it be the default send behavior. In this section, I also recommend checking out the language, grammar, and spelling if you want to have that auto check on. Smart Compose, I really do like this feature. Google predicts what I'm going to type as I'm writing out my email. And if I like their prediction, I just hit tab and those gray prediction letters will go into the black font that I'm typing in. And it just kind of speeds up my email writing. And then this is where you'll find where to set up your signature. And if you are going to be out of the office and want an automatic reply to go out, the vacation responder is under the general settings label as well. So when you're going to set up your signature, if you scroll down under the general settings, you will see this section where you can input your signature. We have a protocol at Northwest Regional where we at least include our name, pronouns, and the site that you are working out of or sites that you're working out of. And you'll type in all that information and be sure to scroll all the way down to save any changes. I like to use images sometimes in my signature. And so underneath any image, I do include a descriptive text, and that is for accessibility purposes. The screen reader, if anyone's using a screen reader, when it gets to that image, it won't know what to say, or it might just say like a number or whatever the image is saved as. So underneath in parentheses, I will add a description of what that image is. If I must use images, then I want to make sure it's accessible for anyone who uses screen readers. You can schedule an email to go out. So this is a really great for reminders or getting ahead on tasks, or if I'm writing an email later at night and I don't want to send it at 8 o'clock at night, you can have it be scheduled to send out maybe at 9 o'clock or 11 o'clock the next day or the next week. This is also great for meeting reminders. So you schedule a meeting, put it on everyone's calendar, and then go right to your email and you can draft that reminder and have it be ready to send and schedule it to send the day before that event. If you have an email response that you feel like you are always writing, then maybe you want to try out templates. And templates are you write your email, and then instead of hitting send, you would come down to those three dots, and this little box will pop up, and you would choose templates. And the first time, you'll say save this draft as a template. And you can see here are some examples. I have a newsletter that I write and send out monthly. And instead of writing that out every month, I have a template there. So check out and see if using scheduled send or templates will help your workday. And then the last thing I wanted to share is that while you are writing an email and realize, oh, I wanted to send a file along with this email, you don't have to leave Gmail and go into your drive and get the share link. What you can do is at the bottom, along that bottom row where the send button is your drive icon. So if you click on that, you're going to get another pop-up that opens your drive right there, and you can see the list of all your folders and files in your drive. If you know it's in the shared folder or it was a file that was shared with you, it's not your file, you can click on those options. I tend to go to recent most because most likely I was just working on that document. But you can also search for the title or keywords in that document and find it that way. And this can be any type of file that is in your drive. So it could be a doc, could be slides, it could be a PDF, it could be a video file. Any file that you have in your drive can be accessed right from your Gmail. You can also change how the search shows up. It can be A to Z, Z to A, or last modified if searching, having it search by the date is helpful. So those are our Gmail tips for this month. Feel free to go check out any of our past recordings at the Northwest Regional ESD YouTube channel. There's the First Friday Fast 15, and there are also the Lunch and Learns from last year. We will be sharing a little feedback form. We'll really appreciate any feedback that you can give so we can make these First Friday Fast 15s really useful for you. Our next topic for our Google series will be December 2nd, and we will be looking at Google Docs and accessibility and collaboration features within Google Docs. And those things can also be applied to other apps within Google. And then just want to lastly thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Erin, for being here with us today. And I hope you are all having a great year. Thank you, and I'll see you next month.